Okay, hello everyone. So I believe now that 3 members are here, we have a quorum to start the meeting. So now so it is 5:20 and I'm calling the Wakefield Youth Council Communications Outreach Subcommittee to order. So now I'll take attendance. So Madeline,
Here.
Ellie,
Here.
Nick is not here and Lauren is not here. Okay, so we have a quorum to start. There are no members of the public, I see. So now we have the reorganization of subcommittee leadership. So we're going to start with the clerk election. So is anyone interested in becoming the clerk of the subcommittee? So they would write the agendas, do the minutes. Well, I'm sorry, not the agendas.
Chair
just
does
the minutes.
agendas.
Yes, you're right. I'm sorry. The minutes of the subcommittee. So if no one's interested, I can do the minutes for this meeting and then we can maybe do what we can like come to a solution maybe next meeting. Like we could do what the full council did. We rotate responsibility. I'm sorry. What did you say, Alyssa?
I was just gonna say there's people who aren't here, so you might want to like offer it next time as well.
Yes. Yeah. So I'll do the meeting. I'll do the minutes for this meeting and I can offer it to at the next meeting. So now we have the chair election. And so are there any nominations for chair? So I would like to nominate myself for the chairmanship post. So I was on the, I can nominate myself, right?
I don't know. I
Oh,
don't think you
okay.
can. So one of you would have to nominate him and one of you would
Okay.
have to second. That's how it works. Well,
Okay.
nominate, you accept. Whoever doesn't nominate you seconds. All three of you vote
Okay.
by roll call.
I'll nominate Ali.
Thank you. I accept the nomination.
And I second that.
Okay, so now we have to call the roll. So myself, yes. Madeline?
Yes.
And Ellie?
Yes.
Okay, so I have now been elected chair. Thank you. So now we have the social media pages. So Lauren is not here, but she's been running the Instagram page and the Facebook page. So last year, Alyssa ran the Instagram page and she did a phenomenal job doing so. And Lauren also did a phenomenal job running the Facebook page. So I don't know if Lauren will continue running the Facebook page, but that's what she did last year. And so we might want to discuss this next meeting if more people are here. But we want to like put out more messaging to promote the council. And so we need someone to run the Instagram. So are any of you interested in that?
I would be
can
interested in that. If no
I
one
can
else
tell you
is.
guys about it if you have questions because I ran
Yeah,
it. And then Ali, you have the doc I wrote up, right? If you don't, Lauren should, but I can find it and send it to you.
Okay,
I wrote
yeah,
up
I
a whole
don't.
doc on how to run it.
Okay, I don't think I have that, but if you send that to me, I can share that with whoever.
Yeah. And
wants
if you
to
guys
keep
have
it.
any like specific questions, like feel free to ask. I can answer.
Yes. So Madeline, you said that you would be interested, so we can discuss this more maybe at the next meeting, possibly, but I'll put you in touch with Alyssa and she can kind of guide you through what like the responsibilities of running the social media, the Instagram. So now we're gonna move on to item 5. So that's discussion on our early term outreach. So I just, you guys can share in one moment. I just want to say that the biggest thing that I want to do for the subcommittee in our outreach is I want to promote the youth council more because I feel like we're still not as like well known as we could be. So I think that that's something really important that we do with the social media and like thinking about like the things that we're doing at the full council level, like the Warrior Cleanup Day. I'm sorry, it's not called the Warrior Cleanup Day. It's the Cleanup Day. So I think that those are important things that we need to promote. And so like designing things on our Instagram page, and like we can utilize other things across the schools like posters and other things. So those are some of my ideas. So do any of you have ideas on what we could do for term outreach?
I have a question.
Yes.
So, I don't go to Wakefield High, but I want to know, what do you guys already do to kind of, like put out there that there's a youth council in Wakefield?
Yeah.
Just wondering. So I won't say any of those ideas.
Yeah. So last year we used Get Up Galvin and the morning announcements for both of the schools, and that's what we did to like really promote it, and we got a lot of followers on Instagram by doing that. And so also Alyssa did, as I said, a great job doing the Instagram pages, and Lauren did a great job on the Facebook pages. So we posted our meetings there, topics that we were discussing. So that was our major outreach, and I want to take that to the next level and to try to get it like really out there. So if you have ideas on like how to like really expand that, I would really like to hear.
Do you mind if I just
Yes, yes,
hop in
yes.
a little bit? Also, what we did was basically so I was running the Instagram, so I went through like my Lauren and Jack's followers, like all like people who we knew had a decent amount of people in Wakefield that would be interested. And I kind of went through and like followed people, and then people would decide to follow us back or not. So I think we were at a little over 200 when I left. I can check. But also what we did is we really encourage anyone, well, encouraged, all right, so we have 256 followers at the moment. And then what I did is every time I would post, like I would share it to my story, Lauren would share it to her story, Jack would share it to his story, Anthony, once he got on Instagram, just like put it out there so people know the meetings are happening. Because a lot of things we had were kind of, oh, we didn't know this was happening, especially with the logo. There was a lot of finger pointing, and it's a very good way for especially students, because a lot of students were like, I didn't get a say in this or anything. So for things that will affect them, they know what's happening, they know they can come, all that kind of thing. And just a lot of posts, pretty much everything I posted, I shared, because you don't really post anything insignificant. It's like, it's a government page, you can't take it down if you decide you don't like it later. So that is kind of a caveat, like, don't engage with comments, but that's on the document, I think. But
Yeah.
just a
So,
side
yeah,
note.
I think that those are really important things that we want to continue through this term, because I think that was really effective last term, and that really worked. So if there's no more discussion on term outreach, does anyone else have anything to say though?
I had an idea. I don't know if you guys would like this, but I was wondering if instead of just Get Up Galvin, they could talk it on like the Wakefield news station more about, because it is government, and I know I've been on there before, and it's like they're all so nice there, and it's such a good like program to be part of. If you wanted to do, I mean, something as like big as a town logo, I'm sure they talked about it, but I mean, if you ever wanted to write them and be like, the youth council has this to say, you could they probably would ask one of you guys to come on and talk about it. Just an idea to put out there,
Yeah, I think that's a great idea. So I can reach out to Catherine to help me get that set up if we wanted to do something, like if we're tackling something and we want to promote the outreach of that. I think that that's a great route to go, because I know that like this is a government thing, and WCAT would be a great way to use that. So the next item on our agenda is to determine our next meeting date. So I will send out another doodle poll to figure out our next meeting, and that'll probably be like 3 to 4 weeks from now. So now that that's done, there are no matters recently, there are no other matters. And so now I will call the adjournment. Is that how you say it, Alyssa?
I mean, do I have a motion to adjourn? Was my
Oh,
go-to.
yes. I'm sorry. Yes. Do I have a motion?
So you have to have a
adjourn?
motion in a second, as you
Yes.
guys already know, but same
Thank
deal
you.
here.
Do I have a motion to adjourn the meeting?
I motion.
Do I have a second?
I second.
Okay, thank you. So now I'll call the roll. Myself, yes. Madeline,
Yes.
Ellie,
Yes.
So the meeting is adjourned. Thank you all for coming. Great meeting. So we have a lot to talk about, a lot of ideas. Thank you all. Have a nice rest of your day.